everyone, my name is Cindy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the Google Apps. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to go to google.com. And google.com isn't just where you go to search for things, but it's also where you can access your Google account. If you have Gmail, then you have a Google account. If you don't have Gmail, then you can sign up for one. It's free and it's fairly easy. But today I'm going to move forward as though you've already signed up for a Google account because I just want to show you a few of the things that you can access. Over here in the top right-hand corner, we have Gmail, which gives you access to your email, images, your Google Apps menu, and then your Google account information. If we click on Google Apps, we can see all the different apps that you have available to you when you have a Google account. I'm not going to go through absolutely everything today. I recommend that you spend a little time looking through it on your own, but I do want to point you to a few key apps. So the first one that you might already know about is Gmail. Gmail is your email account, and it's here that you can send and receive emails. You can organize them by primary, social, promotions. You can also put labels on them and categorize them. There's a bunch of different things you can do in your Gmail account. Another app that you want to be aware of is going to be your Google Drive. Click on that. So your Google Drive is essentially a place online where you can store documents, pictures, movies, pretty much anything. If you've never used a drive before, you might want to think of it as kind of like an online filing cabinet where you can just store anything you need to. If you've used Drive before, like Dropbox, this is very similar. You have 15 gigabytes to use for free, which is a fairly large amount, or you can buy storage. But in my personal experience, I haven't had to buy storage. You can then access your items by clicking on any of them. Nice double click. And then it pops open in this window. You can choose to print, clicking on this printer button. You can also download, clicking on this download button. Or when you see something at the top that says open with Google Docs or open with Google Slides, you can also choose to open the item online so that you can edit it. This particular item was not made in Google Docs, so as you can see, when I try to open it in Google Docs, it's not the same format. So that's something to be aware of. But we're going back to Google Drive. You can add things to Google Drive by either just dragging it from your computer. You can also click on this new button and make a new folder, click on File Upload, Folder Upload, or if you would like to make one of those documents in Google Drive, you can click on Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. Let's go to Google Docs first. Google Docs is essentially Microsoft Word or Mac Pages. It is a place for you to write. So as you can see, it works just the way that Word or Pages does. You can also add a title. You can highlight things, bold it, change the alignment, just like a word processing software. But this is something that's going to exist online and that you're going to need to download if you'd like to put it locally on your computer. And I recommend you take some time and go through that. Going back to my drive, you can also do a Google Sheet. A Google Sheet is essentially like Microsoft Excel or Mac Numbers. So it's a spreadsheet. And so you can make spreadsheets, so title, price, quantity, and it works just the way you'd expect a spreadsheet to work. Finally, let's look at Google Slides. Google Slides is essentially like a PowerPoint presentation software. So you can make a presentation and you can edit it and have it available online. Let's see. Okay, so I'm back at Drive, and one thing I want you to be aware of for Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Sheets is that all of those will automatically save in Google. Whereas in Word or Excel, you have to make sure you click on the Save icon. These are just going to save automatically. So like, if we go and look at my presentation, it's saved. I didn't have to click anything, and it's just saved in my Drive. So that's really helpful if you have a problem remembering to save things. But let's look at a couple other things before we're done for the day. So remember, this little thing right here is our Google Apps, and I'm going to click on it because now I want to show you Photos. Photos is a place that you can store photos or videos so that you can look at them later. For example, here's a photo that I took in 2015 of my cat, and I stored it here. This little icon allows you to share and to send your Google Photos to other people. You can also delete it, or if we click ellipses, we can add it to a slideshow or download it onto our computer. Please be aware that photos and videos can take up a lot of storage space, but you can still store thousands of photos and videos in Google Photos, and then you'll have access to them at any time. The last app that I want to show you is going to be your Google Calendar. So Google Calendar works just like a calendar, but you can place everything you want online, and then since you'll likely have a Google app on your phone, you can get the same notifications on your computer as on your phone. And that way you don't miss anything important like the upcoming tax day or somebody's birthday. And it's pretty easy to operate if you have the month open like I do. Oops. There we go. You can just click on it and add a title. Let's say our title is Call Grandma, because I don't want to forget. I want to add my time. 5:30 to 6:30 is going to work fine to me. My reminder, let's see. It's already set up. There. You can also add a description. Don't forget to wish her a happy anniversary. And click Save. And so now Call Grandma is on your calendar, and if you checked your phone with your synced account, it would be on there too. Here we are back to the Google Apps menu, and if you noticed when we looked earlier, this is also where you could access Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So if we click on any of them, it takes us straight to the relevant page so that we might be able to make a new document or make a resume or something. And then when you click on one of those, you can start editing it. And then when we go back to our Drive, as we can see, my resume is already there. So your Google Apps, among your Google Apps, I would say the Google Drive is possibly the most helpful app outside of your Gmail account, but there are a lot of different apps to look at. You can use Meet to host meetings. You can use Classroom if you have an online class that you want to connect with each other. You can use Blogger if you'd like to start your own blog. There are a ton of interesting apps. And of course, you can always search as well. So I hope you found that helpful and that you'll spend a little bit of time getting to know your Google account. And even if you don't have a Google account, but you have something like Yahoo or Microsoft, I think you'll be surprised to see how many apps are connected with the email service as well. So I hope you'll take a little bit of time to look through those. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give us a call, and we'll do our best to try to help you. So I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye!